よいしょ。はい、皆さんこんにちは、高橋です。今回この動画を見ていただきありがとうございます。Thank you for coming, thank you for watching and listening my video. My name is Daichi Takashi. I have practiced Kyudo for 15 years and I have taught many players how to pull the ball and how to use the tool of Kyudo. So I think so. I have a work for teaching many foreign people to pull the ball. So it is a Kyudo experience. So many people came to the Japan and practiced Kyudo experience. So most of the world. So America and France. So I think so. Kyudo is very popular sports in the world. So I guess so. The Kyudo is a sophisticated. The Kyudo have sophisticated and spirituality mind. So many people fascinated to Kyudo spirits. So no wonder the Kyudo is the most popular sports in the world. So I want to tell many people how to pull the ball so with ease. So one method. So this video is a torikake method. Torikake. In detail, how to use finger. How to use a finger. So how do you use your finger? How do you make the form with how do you make the form of right hand? Sorry. もうちょっとこのぐらいにします。はい。So I tell the appropriate form of this right hand. So describe like this. So easily, simply I tell how to use the right hand. One. Sorry. The one. So please pass the thumb to the string like this. Next, put the middle finger to the thumb. So index finger aligns the middle finger. So ring finger and bend ring finger and pinky slightly. Slightly bend ring finger and pinky like this. So this form. So in detail. So I recommend use the middle finger effectively. So be conscious of middle finger. There are 3 fingers of middle finger. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. First, there are 3 joints. There are 3 joints of the middle finger. So first joint, second joint, the third joint. I recommend to use this position like this. So So 1, 2, 3. The first joint, second joint, the third joint. I recommend you to use this position. It is appropriate way of torikake, like this. So middle finger, first finger use the first finger trigger, okay, of trigger, okay. So use the second finger, third finger. I recommend you use a position like this. Bad form is like this. Good form is like this. So I recommend the position. Why? So because this form is less stress. This form is less stress over finger. So tip of finger almost roots of finger. I recommend you to use roots of finger with the right hand because this form is less stress when playing the ball. I tell in particular, if you use the tip of finger like this, if you tip of the finger like this, if you do that with this horn, it is hard to pull the ball because if you use this form, your tip finger muscle have large stress when pulling like this. So tip of finger very stress. So changing the red color like this. Very stress. But like this. Pull. So if you use the space between second joint and third joint, it is easy to pull the ball because there is a less stress. There is a less stress of tip of finger like this. So there is a slightly red color of finger, but like this. There is a more red color like this. So there is this form, good form like this. Bad form tip of finger. If you use this horn, tip of finger muscle is very stress. It is harder to pull the ball, and if you use this horn, you feel injured. You feel harder. You feel harder when pulling the ball. So in body structure, so tip of finger is connected to the arm muscle. Tip of finger muscle is connected to arm muscle. For example, so index finger and the thumb, because of two finger. So bend two finger. It is connected to the position finger like this, moved. So ring finger and pinky, bend two fingers. So it is connected to the position of right arm. So index finger. So let's try to tighten the tip of finger. It is have stress this arm. It is harder to move your right arm. So surely it is the small parts of a body, but so that affecting the entire your body, body mass. And so right hand, the entire your arm muscle, entire your upper muscle, and the entire and right shoulder muscle is tightened the same time. There's many delicate blood tube, and there's many delicate sensitive organ. It is very delicate position. Therefore, don't tighten. Don't tighten. So that affect. Oh no. That affects the entire your posture. That affects your entire arms muscle. Okay? I recommend this form. Use the second or third joint of middle finger. Like this. Middle finger. Use the third on the middle finger joint. So, please wait. There is a group of torikake. 1. There is a なんだthere's a tie parts there's a ties parts in index finger, but the middle finger there is no ties part of middle finger. Why? There is no ties part of middle finger. Why? Because it is for using this position. It is for using this position. It is for using this position. So this part, use like this. This is good horn, but this is bad horn. Like this. Don't use this part. Don't use these parts. So, but in Japan, and use the joint of middle finger and not don't tighten and the tip of finger. Be conscious of two things. It is an appropriate way, but so many Japanese people say that. But many Japanese people say that this form is appropriate way. So in Japanese people, it is a appropriate way that use the tip of finger. Use the tip of finger. This is good form in Japanese people. Why? Because it is easy to release your arrow. It is easier to release the arrow than this one. So many Japanese people, this one, it is easy to release. It is easier to release. like this. Use tip of finger. It is easy. But if you use the root of finger like this, it is hard to release. Don't worry. Don't worry this thing. Don't worry. So this is misunderstanding. This is misunderstanding. So this is misunderstanding. So this form that use tip of finger is easily to release. Easy release. So this form use a root of finger is difficult to release. Difficult to release. Difficult to release. This form is easy to release, but many Japanese people say that. Many Japanese people say that, but this is a misunderstanding. This is misunderstanding. Be conscious of the principle. Be conscious of the method how to release. Releasing is related to setting position of right thumb. It is not related to setting finger of right hand. For example, eye demonstration. Use the tip of finger, release. But use the root of finger, use. It is easily to release because the setting position of stringer puts the thumb. Change the setting position. Change the position. It is easy. And don't relate it to setting finger position. Setting string position. If you change string position like this, it is easy to slip off. Don't relate it to setting finger. Even if your setting position is like this, even if your setting position is like this, if you change the string position, if you string the setting angle like this, string angle, it is easy to release. Even if you use this form, you use this form and this form, it is easy to release. Releasing and torikake form is not related to releasing. Therefore, it is good form, it is bad form. Don't worry. Don't worry. You should use this form that use the root of finger. It is an appropriate way. It is easily to pullable. It is easily to pullable. So middle finger not stress. So the tip of finger don't have stress. It is easy to pullable. Let's use this form and let's practice to pullable fully and releasing big release. Open your arm widely. Let's try. Thank you for listening or watching. ありがとうございました。